Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to talk about how to get organized as a service provider in your freelance business. So how to get organized in your business. One of the things that is important is, to maintain that level of professionalism, which I spoke about in the other videos. And how you do that is to actually also organize yourself in a way that makes people understand that you have a schedule and you have maybe multiple clients and maybe you have a lot of things going on, right? You're super busy. You have maybe 5 or 6 clients. You have a couple of tasks and you have work basically that's going to keep you going for the next couple of weeks. And as a freelancer, that's a really good position to be in. Obviously, long-term projects are better, but if you're dealing with multiple clients, these are some of the things that I recommend that you do. Number one, keep a calendar. If you have some sort of a work schedule or some sort of a work sort of habit, like maybe you like to work early in the morning, or maybe you like to work in the afternoon, or maybe you like to work in the middle of the night, like me, definitely make that obviously known to your clients, but at the same time, keep your calendar so that you know when you need to do certain things. And you don't have to make a complete task list inside of your calendar. If you're that organized, then sure, go ahead. But at least have a guideline as to how many hours you're going to be working for the day, when is your leisure time, when is the time off, when do you spend time with your family or your friends, and schedule those things in. Make sure that in your subconscious mind, you know that in the back of your mind, those things are important too. And because it's in your calendar, you've prioritized those events that need to happen in your life. One of the things I would also recommend is to add time in for learning. If you're wanting to read or learn more about entrepreneurship, or whatever books you're reading, or whatever you want to learn, graphic design, you want to learn advertising, you want to learn marketing, schedule that into your time, right? Prioritize that as time, as part of your goals for the week to get done. Use a timer. So if you're a freelancer on Upwork, or maybe on actually freelancer.com, you're probably going to be using their app that loads onto your computer, that you switch on and off time. And that's the only way that Upwork knows, and the clients know, that if you're being paid on an hourly basis, that you're working, and Upwork has then a record of the time that you've worked for that client. And so you get paid on that time. Projects that you do on your own, or maybe you do work, maybe you're not registered on Upwork, and maybe you do work through PayPal, or maybe it's gigs that you work off of Fiverr or any of these other platforms. Set yourself a timer, or use a timer like Toggl, and I'll put the link in the description. There's a multitude of timers out there, like Harvest and all of these other things. But they're basically tools just to help you manage your time and to keep a track of how much time you're spending on certain activities. For client billable things, or even for internal projects or educational projects, so record the time that you have actually spent on those activities. I mean, sure, take time off to relax, but I wouldn't say like marathon sessions of 10 hours in one day to watch episodes is a good idea. Another way to get organized is in your meetings when you have with your clients, make a list of things that need to be done. So let's say you make a list of things that you need to do. Next to each item, maybe have a sort of an estimated time that it would take you to complete that item. If you have 5 items on your list, and the first item is, an hour long, that may maybe take you an hour, the other one is 30 minutes, blah, 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 and you go down the list and you add up all your things, you would know in your day, in your work day, how many things you could accomplish. And if you're estimating it's going to be an hour, but it actually takes you an hour and a half, or maybe 2, then the next time you have that sort of similar task, that you're setting yourself up for those expectations of, this is what I can actually accomplish in my day. And then it actually plays back to your client, because then you can tell your client, hey, it actually is going to take me 2 hours to do this specific task, etc., etc. So keeping a timer, having a calendar. So here are the ways to get organized. 1, keep a calendar. 2, use a timer. use a list of things to do, keep an agenda in your meeting, keep busy, prioritize your time. So with that, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want more updates. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.